Hello, friends. Why am I so close? Okay, and welcome. Welcome back to another wonderful, mystical, magical day in kindergarten. We're going to kindergarten. We're going to kindergarten. Blasting into kindergarten. With no idea what we'll face. We're going to kindergarten. All right. I'm glad you're here to listen in for another amazing apple story. Okay? Because this week it's all about apples. Okay. So, here we go. Our story today, or our story right now, is called Apple Countdown. It's the Apple Countdown. Written by Joan Holub and illustrated by Jan Smith. So the author writes the story and the illustrator draws the pictures. And our title is the name of the book, and it tells us what the story is about. So if our story is called Apple Countdown and we look at this picture, what do we think our story might be about? Yeah, it'll probably be about counting apples, maybe? Like, I don't know. Like, let's find out. Apple Countdown. Field trip day, hooray, says Jose. 20 apples with our names, says James. I see a tag for me, says Lee. "19 kids get on our bus," says Russ. I share with Mr. Yee, says Lee. And here he has a wiggly tooth. He's going wiggle, wiggle. Oops, don't want to skip a page. I'm known for that. 18 miles till we're there, says Claire. 8 miles, turn, then go 10, says Ben. Name 17 things we might see, says Mr. Yee. An apple tree, calls Lee. Let's see, what are the 17 things they see? They see a scarecrow, ooh, apple pie, the sun, hay, dog, a bee, an apple, a duck. They see an apple tree, a barn, a basket, a butterfly, a bird, a farmer, a cow, a rake, and a leaf. "16 steps to the gate," says Kate. Hi, Farmer Applebee, says Lee. "15 cars on a train," says Elaine. 5 yellow, 5 green, 5 red, says Ted. Look at that train. That's a long train. 14 cows. Moo moo, says Sue. That's 12 cows plus 2. 13 ducks. Quack quack, says Zach. 10 white ones, 3 black. Oh my goodness, my book is falling apart. And if you notice, yeah, we're counting backwards. 14, 13. I wonder what's next. Oh dear. 12 rows of trees, says Louise, and 11 hives for bees. Oh, and here's the different kinds of apples. They have Red Delicious, Granny Smith, Macintosh, and Golden Delicious. Yay, it's time to pick, says Nick. Here he is. Just wiggle, wiggle. with his tooth. Isn't that the truth? Easy as 1, 2, 3, says Lee. 1. Hold apple in your hand, pressing the stem against the apple with your index finger. Twist upward and pull gently. I picked small ones. My sack will hold 10, says Ben. I picked bigger ones, says Caroline. My sack will hold 9. Mine are the biggest, says Kate. My sack holds only 8. So 10, 9, 8. I wonder what's next. My 7 apples are green, says Christine. My 6 apples are red, says Ted. Want to trade with me, says Lee. An apple has 5 holes, each with seeds inside, says Clyde. 7, 6, 5. There are 4 seasons in a year, says Shakir. Winter branches are bare, says Claire. Spring flowers bloom pink and white, says Dwight. In summer the apples grow, says Joe. Fall apples are ready to pick, says Nick. "3 apple pies for us," says Russ. "How many slices are there?" says Claire. 2 times 6 plus 8, says Kate. 2 o'clock, time to go, says Joe. 3, 2. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oops, crunch. 1 lost tooth for me, shouts Lee. There's his tooth. Been waiting a long time for that. Thanks, Farmer Applebee. Bye. We love apples. We had fun. Yay. What a wonderful story. So we are going to get out our handy dandy Kinder Mail. Okay, and we're going to work on this apple page. It says, how many apples did each child pick? Count the apples and write the number in the basket. So this is what we were talking about a little bit. These are called, well, we were looking at 5 frames. These are 10 frames, and 10 frames help us count, okay? So we have 1 apple in our 10 frame, so we're gonna write the number 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Hang on, here you go. Okay, so get your pencil, get out of here. And you can get some crayons. So I'm gonna write my name. The first thing I do is always the same. Pick up my pencil and write my name, even if it's a teeny tiny name box. It's just so weird. Who has a name that's short and small? So in the color, there's 1 red apple. And then I'm going to write the number 1. And then here, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to count and write the number 6. Because the last number I say tells me how many. Okay? And then you're going to do that for all the apples. I don't want to show you all the answers, so I'm just going to show you those 2. And your job is to count the rest, write the total in the basket, and then on the back you're going to fill in the missing numbers and trace your numbers using pencil. Okay? So, my job is to identify and count the number of apples, the quantity of apples. Okay? And then, of course, find like tracing and writing the numbers. Should be easy peasy. Okay, so, yeah. Whoa. Work hard. Try your best. Don't give up. You got this. Don't forget to post it on Seesaw so that I can see it. And I will see you soon. Okay? Enjoy. Bye.